Glasgow Children's Hospital charity helps hundreds of families across Scotland every single day. Families who find themselves in sudden and often critical situations when a child falls ill.
Wow, look at you! Right, check Teddy's heart.
I don't think anybody realises what it's like to have a sick child in hospital. And I think initially people don't worry about the bills and everything else, and it's like running two houses when they're here long term.
Oh, is Mummy feeling okay?
Oh wow. It's really, really, really hard for them.
Nathan was born with a congenital heart defect called tetralogy fallow. He was also born with a soft cleft palate as well. So he had surgery to repair his heart. At the time, I remember just thinking it was the kind of worst news you could ever have.
After coming to terms with the shock of Nathan's condition and wanting to be by their baby son's side, Leslie and her partner David began to adjust to life inside the hospital, which came with its own financial pressures.
Living within the hospital, I mean, you're buying your food every day. It's not the cheapest way to live, and at the time you're not really thinking of kind of financials. It all mounts up, so it's a really tough time financially.
Clever boy.
People who work have never approached the benefit system, so they don't know where to start. It's all very foreign to them, and they're quite scared and they don't want to ask for help because they're very proud. But we're able to sort of talk them through it and say, you're entitled to this or you could be entitled to that, and it makes it so much easier.
I didn't think we were entitled to anything. Both David and I work full time. I've never had any sort of kind of benefit. Turned out that Nathan would qualify for disability living allowance. I didn't know anything about that. When I looked at the form, I just thought there's no way, especially what we were going through, that I could sit and do it, that our head wasn't in the right place. And he said, look, we'll go through everything with you. And you know, it was amazing, because it's certainly not something I would have filled in at that time.
The appeal has donated £210,000 to Glasgow Children's Hospital charity to enable the expansion of the Family Support and Information Centre at the hospital, helping families keep going when the world is turned upside down.
The funding's helped in so many different ways. When families come into the hospital, they can sometimes come in the middle of a night in the back of an ambulance, and they're there with what they're standing up in. And being able to support them with meal vouchers or travel and accommodation or subsistence, the impact's been vast, and it really has made a massive, massive difference to so many of these families at a really critical time.
In addition to everyday essentials, the funding has also helped provide families with life-changing support.
Anne-Marie, and this is Jack. Jack has cerebral palsy, epilepsy, registered blind, gastrostomy fed, now he's got sclerosis of the spine.
In 2014, we showed you how, with the funding from the STV appeal, Glasgow Children's Hospital charity were able to buy a new bath for Jack, which made a huge difference to the family.
Now he falls asleep in the bath, it helps his muscles, it's got a spa, so I can just sort of leave him to chill. And he's in it for about an hour. Got to try and prise him out. Sometimes he cries when he comes out the bath. But the bath was a godsend.
Yay!
Hadn't it been for the charity and the STV appeal, I would never been able to afford that. I'm a single parent on benefits, so nah, I would never. It's only in my wildest dreams I'd be able to get something like that.
Currently, Jack still needs to attend the hospital multiple times a week.
Love you.
And the service is especially important when families receive difficult news.
Well, they just told me not that long ago. Sorry. That you wouldn't last to puberty. I just got told that maybe a month ago. It's difficult for me. I just try and give Jack the best quality of life, and I just live day to day. He's a wee fighter, so I always get myself upset. I just couldn't imagine my life without him in it. He is my life, basically. Yeah. When you get told news like that, you're just wanting basically somebody to talk to, just to listen. He's my son. At the end of the day, I just take day by day.
The funding's fantastic, and obviously the funding's had such a benefit for families, but it's been much bigger than that. The experience of working with the STV Children's Appeal and the help and the support that they've given to the staff at the hospital and to all the families has been quite incredible.